Hi everyone, welcome back to Motor Zone YouTube channel. And today we're diving into something truly exciting, the all-new Cupra Terramar, a bold performance SUV that blends sharp design, cutting-edge technology, and pure driving emotion into one package. If you've been waiting for a sporty SUV that doesn't just look premium but actually feels alive on the road, then this one is going to grab your attention from every angle. Let's start with the exterior, because honestly, this is where the Terramar makes its first unforgettable impression. Cupra has completely leaned into its sporty DNA here, and the result is a design that looks aggressive, futuristic, and ready to pounce even when standing still. At the front, you're greeted with a sharp, angular grille design that carries the brand's signature dark metallic finish. It's wide, it's low, and it immediately signals performance. The Cupra badge sits proudly at the center, almost like a badge of honor for something built to stand out rather than blend in. The headlights are one of the most striking elements of the front fascia. Slim, triangular LED units stretch into the body lines, giving the SUV a focused, almost predatory stare. The LED daytime running lights form a sharp signature that you can recognize instantly, even from a distance. At night, the lighting animation adds a modern touch that feels straight out of a concept car. Below, you get sporty air intakes that not only enhance cooling but also amplify the aggressive stance of the front end. Move along the side profile, and the Terramar continues to impress with its athletic proportions. The body lines are sculpted, not soft. There's a strong shoulder line running from the front fender all the way to the rear, giving the SUV a sense of motion even when parked. The roofline gently slopes toward the rear, creating a coupe-like silhouette without sacrificing too much practicality. Flush details and blacked-out elements around the windows add to the premium sporty vibe. And then you notice the wheels, large, bold alloy wheels that fill the arches perfectly. Cupra has designed them to look both aerodynamic and aggressive, and they play a huge role in giving the SUV its planted stance. Depending on the trim, you can expect unique copper accents, which have become a signature design language for the brand. Those small copper touches around the mirror caps and brake calipers add a sense of performance heritage that enthusiasts will definitely appreciate. At the rear, things get even more dramatic. The LED taillight strip stretches across the width of the vehicle, giving it a modern connected light signature that feels very premium. The illuminated Cupra logo sits proudly in the center, reinforcing the brand identity in a clean and futuristic way. The rear bumper is sculpted with a diffuser-style design, hinting again that this is not just a family SUV, it's something with serious attitude. Dual reflectors and sharp edges complete the sporty look, making the rear just as memorable as the front. Now let's step inside, because this is where the Cupra Terramar starts to feel like a high-tech performance lounge rather than just an SUV cabin. The first thing you notice when you open the door is the driver-focused cockpit design. Everything is angled slightly toward the driver, creating a sense that this car is built for engagement, not just comfort. The materials feel premium across the board, soft touch surfaces, suede-like finishes, and sporty leather upholstery with copper stitching that ties back to Cupra's identity. The seats are deeply bolstered, designed to hold you firmly in place during spirited driving while still offering comfort for long journeys. They feel more like performance seats from a sports coupe than a traditional SUV. In higher trims, you can expect electric adjustment, heating, and even memory settings, making them both sporty and practical. Right in the center of the dashboard sits a large infotainment display, floating in a clean and modern layout. The system is responsive, intuitive, and fully connected, supporting wireless smartphone integration, navigation, and over-the-air updates. Everything feels smooth and fast, which is exactly what you expect from a modern 2026 vehicle. Below it, you'll find a minimal set of touch-sensitive controls that keep the cabin clutter-free while still giving quick access to climate settings. The digital driver display is fully customizable, showing everything from performance data to navigation maps and driving assistance information. In performance mode, it transforms into a more dynamic layout, emphasizing speed, power output, and driving feedback. It really enhances the sense that this SUV is designed for enthusiasts who enjoy being in control. Space inside the Terramar is surprisingly generous. Despite its sporty coupe-like roofline, rear passengers still get good legroom and headroom, making it suitable for families or longer journeys. The rear seats are comfortable and supportive, with a slightly elevated seating position that gives passengers a better view of the road ahead. Cargo space is also practical enough for daily use, weekend trips, or travel luggage without compromise. Ambient lighting plays a big role in the cabin atmosphere. Subtle LED strips run across the dashboard and doors, allowing you to customize the mood depending on your drive. At night, it creates a futuristic environment that feels calm yet sporty at the same time. Combined with the high-quality sound system, the cabin becomes a genuinely enjoyable place to spend time. Now moving to performance, which is where the Terramar truly shows its real personality. The Cupra Terramar is expected to come with a range of electrified powertrains, including mild hybrid and plug-in hybrid options, designed to balance performance with efficiency. The top variants are likely to deliver impressive horsepower figures, pushing the SUV firmly into the performance segment rather than just the everyday crossover category. On the road, the driving experience is where Cupra's engineering really shines. The steering is sharp and responsive, giving you a direct connection to the road. It feels more like a hot hatch in SUV form rather than a traditional soft-riding family vehicle. The suspension is tuned to strike a balance between comfort and sportiness, so while it handles bumps well, it still stays firm enough to keep body roll under control during fast cornering. Acceleration is smooth yet aggressive when you push it. In performance modes, the power delivery becomes more immediate, giving you that satisfying surge that makes highway merging or overtaking feel effortless. The hybrid assistance in certain models adds an extra layer of torque, especially in low-speed driving, making the SUV feel quick and responsive in city conditions as well. Highway stability is another strong point. Even at higher speeds, the Terramar feels planted and confident, with minimal wind noise and excellent cabin insulation. This makes long drives more relaxed while still keeping that sporty edge alive. Fuel efficiency, especially in hybrid versions, is another area where the Terramar stands out. You get the benefit of electric-assisted driving for short urban trips, which helps reduce fuel consumption, while still having a powerful combustion engine ready when you need full performance. It's a smart balance between modern efficiency standards and driving excitement. Driving modes play a huge role in shaping the character of the SUV. Switch to comfort mode, and it becomes smooth and relaxed, perfect for daily commuting. Switch to sport or Cupra mode, and everything tightens up, the steering becomes heavier, throttle response sharpens, and the exhaust note becomes more engaging, giving you that adrenaline rush that performance drivers love. So overall, the 2026 Cupra Terramar is not just about looks, and it's not just about practicality. It's about combining both worlds into a single package that feels exciting every time you get behind the wheel. It's bold, it's modern, and it carries that unmistakable Cupra personality that refuses to be ordinary. If you're someone who wants an SUV that stands out on the road, feels premium inside, and still delivers a genuinely fun driving experience, then this machine definitely deserves your attention. And that's it for today's review on MotorZone.